mess with it. My daughter, Jenny, who's now 33, she just had her first baby a year ago, and Wyatt is the light of everyone's life these days. But back in her day, when she was just starting to maybe want to go out with boys and stuff, she got sweet on this guy, and he came around to the house, and I didn't like him much. And he had hair halfway to his butt, and I didn't mind that too much. I've been long hair myself, but what really troubled me was the tackle face on his face, the tackle box. He had nose rings and clips, and he looked like he just had lost a fight with a tackle box. And his hooks on his ears, his face, and all this stuff. And I wasn't having that, So it was like Eddie Haskell had shown up. You guys remember Eddie Haskell on Leave It to Beaver? Yeah, the swarmiest guy in the world, Oh, it's a lovely dress you're wearing, Miss Cleaver. Well, this guy was Eddie Haskell on steroids, And he showed up and he said, "Mr. Gill, it's really nice to meet you. I'm a huge fan of your music." Yeah, right. He came to me and he said, "Mr. Gill, you think it'd be okay if maybe we borrowed your car and I could take Jenny out for something to eat?" I don't know, God. I might think about it if you, unhook half of that taco box out for a fly. Maybe get a damn gentleman's haircut or something like that. I might think about it. And Eddie Haskell got a little defiant. He bowed up a little bit and he says, "Well, I really don't appreciate that, Mr. Gill." I said, "Oh, really? Yeah, fantastic." He said, "No," he said, "if you think about it," he said, "Jesus had really long hair." I said, "Oh, God, Eddie, you got me. You kind of got me on that one, that's true." I said, "But if you'll think about it, if I'm not mistaken, I think he walked everywhere he went."
Money and music.
That's why I like to call him Conway Whitty.
I also told him I didn't know him well enough to miss him. She was standing at the front door. I came home last night. Good book in her left hand, rolling pin in her right. Said you come home for the last time, whiskey on your breath. You don't listen to my preaching ball, I have to beat you half to death. Give me just one more last chance before you say we're through. No, I drive you crazy, baby. It's the best that I can do. Know some good old boys making noise, ain't running around on you. Give me just one more last chance before you say we're through. This song was inspired by George Jones, arguably the greatest country singer that ever lived. I think it's crazy to say who's the best. They're all good to me. Anyway, George was known to drink a lot back in the day. And at the time he was married to this woman, I don't remember which number it was. She was going to try to get him to quit drinking. So she went and hid all the car keys to the cars at the house. She left so he couldn't drive into town and get a drink. He got to shaking, got to jonesing for a drink pretty bad. Started looking all over the place for a set of car keys and couldn't find them. Went down to the garage, was prowling around. And there in the corner of the garage sat the riding lawnmower. He looked in there and just stopped wondering. Sure enough, the key was in that riding lawnmower. He fired that thing up and drove it about 12 miles into a beer joint and got hammered. Inspired this verse. First she hit my glasses, 'cause she knows that I can't see. Said you ain't going nowhere, boy, till you spend a little time with me. Then the boys called from a honky tonk. Said there's a party going on down here. She might have hit my car keys, but she forgot about my old John Deere. Give her just one more last chance before you say we're through. No, I can drive you crazy, babe. It's the best that I can do. Just some good old boys making noise, ain't running around on you. Give me just one more last chance before you say we're through. Give me just one more last chance before you say we're through.